Hey guys, welcome back to Stock Couple Trading. Hope you have a great Monday, Tuesday. In this video, we need to look at the SPX, and then there are some buying opportunities still in MU and NVDA, and we'll be looking at Netflix. Two stocks I'm looking for earnings this week: Adobe and ULTA, which both I'm bearish on it, and I'll explain why. On SPX today, we had a major rejection around the 2800. So this is still in play. I'm thinking we'll come down at least half to what we came up yesterday. Because of this rejection, it's a signal that we'll go down before we test higher. And then if you look at the 1 day, 15 minutes, this confirms that we open on Tuesday. We just keep consolidating, and then we try to break to the upside 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times, and then we reject it. So most likely this will come down. And I'm not gonna say this thing will go down even lower, but most likely we'll bounce 2760, 2775, and then to the upside again. This market refused to go down, and I think it's very manipulated. But hey, that's how it is. Okay, so the next one I'll be looking at NVDA. NVIDIA still be targeting 180 in like a month or so. So with NVIDIA, what we noticed today, we blow past this the previous resistance at 161, but then we close right at it at the channel that I drew. So what's gonna happen tomorrow is we might have a small dip to the downside before we go higher. This thing, as long as it's inside the channel, and then we had to break above the 163, and then if you look at the after hour, we got rejected at 164.39, but that's okay because most likely we'll break that tomorrow. So with NVIDIA, it is still buy for me. It's not too late to buy some long dated calls back in April or May and target 180, eventually the 200 bucks. So this gap has to be filled. And then right now we are slowly grinding to the upside to fill this gap. And another opportunity that we need to look at is Micron technology. Why Micron? Because Micron moves exactly like NVIDIA. It had the same business concept, same setup, and then the earnings is March 20th. So with Micron, I'm projecting this to hit 42 bucks before earning, and eventually run to the 200 days EMA buy earnings. So Micron, this is a buy. Load it up, guys. Load it up. Semiconductors is about to bounce. You heard me here. Load everything. Semiconductors, MU, Micron, AMD. Load it up. The next one I'm looking at is Netflix. With Netflix, we need to have the highs 423. With Netflix, we have to look at what the 2 days action was. So we tried again the 360, I believe, was the double top for many days, and then we rejected, came down. We tried to go again, and we came down more. Okay, so let's look at 1 year, 1 day. 360 is right here. Yeah, 360-ish acting as a very strong resistance. I just said 361 around this level. This level acting as very strong resistance. So what most likely is to happen is that I think Netflix is gonna come down to like 350, 345. This is a range that I like to trade to, and then when you see Netflix goes below the 200 days moving average, it tends to stay below it, like right here, and then once you break up, it tends to go up. So it's very likely that Netflix bounces at the $340 mark. That's 20 points from now. That means the market can tank hard, but I don't think Netflix can go that much lower in the short term wise. So short term wise, I'll be looking at 345, around 345 to 350 area. If 345 breaks, then definitely see downside below the 200 days simple moving average. Okay, so the next one I want to look at Adobe. We have to know Adobe mostly is cloud servers. So ADBE. So what we know on Adobe, the high we had 277 is at 263. Okay, And the next resistance we're looking at is about 266, which we might pass that in the next couple days. With Adobe, here's the thing. I have seen so many earnings this year, and then I always look at how the price actions is for the 2 or 3 days before earning and the date of earning. So with the cloud system, we have to see what other cloud reported their earnings this year. So we have MSFT, which earning drop because lower guidance, and then we have WDAY, that thing also dropped, and then we have to look at what else they have. Salesforce, I forgot a symbol, but Salesforce, the thing also came down when low expectation in the future. So those are the cloud-based servers that I know reported earnings this year so far. And I think there's one more that also dropped like 5% today. So with Adobe, if tomorrow and Thursday before earning keep slowly grinding up and reject around 266, most likely I think Adobe is going to beat their earning, but lower the guidance for the rest of 2019. So that should drive the stock to the downside. At 250 is where the expected downside move. At 280 is where the expected upside move. So plan out accordingly, and those are the expected $15 move for Adobe. For me personally, I say this to the downside. You don't have to follow, it's just my opinion. Next one, we'll be looking at ULTA. Why ULTA? It has a nice spread, but the volume is kind of low. So if you have the right direction, you can make a lot on ULTA. I think it's like 10 cents each spread. And then the volume are not that great. I am gonna try some March 22nd. I'll be looking at 290 strike. Oh, 18. Yeah, not much volume, probably not even gonna buy this. But if you're interested in ULTA, I think it'll go down because it's at all-time high, and in my opinion, I think it'll come down. It's a cosmetic company, if you don't know. They have a huge competitor, Sephora. So with this thing, if it goes to 322 prior to the earnings, what most likely gonna happen is that we come down. I'll be taking a quick look at SPX one more time. SPX, we have to wait till the MACD crosses. So most likely when if you notice the MACD, we have to know when the blue line crosses this pale yellow whitish line, that means a negative signal. Not always. So cross right here, we fall down, and it looks like it's gonna reverse to the upside. So maybe market will tank for a day, like a little bit, and then bounce to the upside. I think eventually this thing will go past 28.15 and then go like a lot higher. That's my opinion. Because we see so many times that the market wants to sell off, always bounce back, and yesterday was insane. So MACD can't really tell anything, but I'm just looking at it because I am expecting some kind of move in the future. And then if you want to know what the expected move for this PX, we'll be looking at, I think, around $30 by Friday. March 15, $27, yeah. Those are the options rolling over for next month. That's why it's here. So we'll be looking at March 15, about $27 moves. So we'll be looking at 28.20 or 27.60. Okay, I'll see you guys in the next video.